My name is Rick, and I know a lot about games. Come watch my videos, and I'll teach you about games. Come on, this is totally original guides. Yeah, it's totally original guides. Totally original guides. Yeah, this is totally original guides. Yeah. Thanks for clicking on my video. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you learned something. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Totally Original Guides, Spyro 2 Complete Guide, and this is episode 2. So the last episode, of course, we covered Glimmer as well as Colossus, and in this episode we're going to be moving on to do some new levels. So one thing that I want to hit on a little bit is that you actually cannot collect every gem or everything in this homeworld. Oh, there was a little secret right there that, of course, Floyd was just showing you as I was going on about whatever. That was actually also the biggest gem that you could get, that 25 there, like we were talking about. Next up is Idle Springs. What I was gonna say is that you just can't you can't complete that homeworld. What was it called?
Summer Forest.
Summer Forest. You can't complete that until later because you will need the climbing ability. So just keep that in mind. Know that ahead of time. So anyways, into Idle Springs now. So these guys, I know this, you definitely, in order to open these doors, you gotta kill those enemies. You can't get them to open the doors without unblocking their path. So this is a shield guy. You have to ram him. You cannot flame him. This is a big guy. You have to flame him. You cannot ram him. This is kind of the way that Spyro works, guys. If it's a big enemy, just assume that you can't ram them, and you have to flame them. If they've got metal on them, and they're a small enemy, then you have to ram them. You can't flame them. If it's a big enemy that has metal on him, that's a little bit different. You're going to have to wait until the metal is not showing and the rest of him is exposed. So, we're just moving through the level here. Open that door up. This is a little caves, those little spider doodads. You know, I had a discussion with Nick about this, actually. Nick told me that those spiders always used to scare him when he was a kid. I don't know what he's talking about. I love spiders. That is one thing that I've always sort of been adamant about, is Rick loves spiders. And I think Nick is a little baby because he's afraid of spiders, which obviously are harmless. No spider has ever hurt anybody. But, you know, whatever. So now we got the talisman. We completed the level. So now we're going to... well, I don't know. Are we going to go...
We're gonna go help this lady over here.
Okay, so, this is the, oh, this one, yep, I know this one. So, this, you have to hit the fast boosty thing, and then you have to hit all of the idols and knock them each over, as you're going through, and you can't miss any of them. There's obviously 6 of them. So, boom, boom, oh, boom, 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 yep, and then it stops you right there, so... Luckily, it resets pretty fast, so... And got it. Alright. So that's one orb down. They're gonna do their little dance. Then Stella's gonna give us this orb here. Alright. Okay, and then, what's next?
Now, we're gonna grab some gems.
Alright.
And then we're gonna go do some puzzles.
Oh, yes, the puzzles. So, this level, one of the orbs is, locked behind, or locked in a chest. And you have to do, is it 2 puzzles and then is it the fish puzzle?
3 puzzles in total.
Okay. In order to, unlock it there. So, Floyd here is going to bring us.
The reason I didn't do this one first is because you need that swimming ability.
Oh.
And you don't have enough gems unless you do one other one. That's why I did Colossus first.
That makes so much sense. See, and this is why I'm not doing it, folks, because I probably would have went straight to Idle Springs. He is 100% correct. You have to have this ability, this underwater swimming ability, in order to get to this orb. And so that's why we did Colossus first. So, and this is exactly why Floyd is the one playing, and not yours truly. Alright, so I believe this is puzzle number 1.
I will say, there's a really, really simple solution every time. This will work. So you go here, to this corner, to this corner, and then to that corner.
Oh, wow. That was really simple. And there you go, guys. This is why you're watching this guide. Because you could sit here for probably days trying to figure that out. And you're probably never going to get it, period. You're too dumb. And so, using the method that Floyd has showed us, it was easy. It was super easy. Even I could do it. And I'm super dumb. So what's the point of this puzzle here?
So, in this one, you flame all the fish into that guy's mouth, except for the red ones. No red ones.
Yeah, it doesn't like the red ones. So that means the orange and the blue doesn't matter what shape. And then there's no time limit on it or anything, right?
No.
Okay. So you guys don't have to worry about it. Just be patient, alright? See how Floyd is just being really patient? He's not flaming those reds. He's just waiting for the opportune time to flame. There's blue. And the oranges. I will say, one thing is, it's probably not very healthy to be eating those fish completely live like that. I mean, I've never eaten a live fish, but I can't imagine it's probably very tasty, so I don't understand why this guy wants him so badly, but, you know, I guess to each his own. So we got a red one there, and he spit out some fish. So that was, what Floyd was doing there was showing you what happens when you shoot a red one. It makes it spits out all the, not all of them, but a lot of the other fish. And so that's why you want to avoid those reds. Lots of reds in succession there. And there's your last orange. Alright. So, now on to the third part of the puzzle. I believe it is the shape puzzle, is that correct?
Yes.
Alright, yeah. And we're going to show you exactly how to do that one. That way, you're not trying to mess around with it for a long time. Because again, these puzzles, some of them are so complex and so complicated, they would probably take you months to figure out.
Now you see, he's going to give you the first one.
Alright.
That's it.
Okay, so what's next? Oh, I see. Green star, and then purple, or excuse me, orange diamond. Orange moon.
You see, it was a star, so I went over to the star.
Oh,
and then after the star, it's in a hexagon.
Oh, yeah.
And I went to here,
octagon.
And it's orange.
Okay.
So I went over here to the orange, now it's a moon.
And now the moon is over here, and then the triangle is over here. Okay. There you go, folks. That was easy. Went from literally years to figure out to a couple seconds.
And now we're just gonna clean up the level, get some gems.
Alright. So, got the talisman, got both of the orbs in now. We're just on gem duty. And remember, guys, Of course, we're showing you where every single gem is, but if you are unsure, you miss one and you didn't see us grab it, and you're just kind of unsure about where it is, you can always use that sparks trick. And if you, the little spiders, those are the little guys that'll drop health for sparks. So if you are in need, before you do the whole gem collecting, if you don't have full health and you don't have a sparks, just kill some spiders, because you're gonna need it. If you don't have sparks, he will not be there to pick up the gems that are near you, which means you'll have to touch all the gems that you want to pick up, and that can be a little difficult. Spyro doesn't control the greatest, so he's a little slippery sometimes. See, those gems can be sneaky. Sometimes you run right by them and you don't even see them.
I will say, remember, you can get extra lives by just flaming those little guys.
Oh yeah, so they'll also drop some of the butterflies that you need to get the extra lives, the blue and pink glittery ones. Right, there was also some gems down here.
Now we got some flying to do.
Alright, this is one of those little secret areas where you're pretty much only going to find gems up here, but you'll notice, you know, you're going to look at your gem counter and you're going to go, man, I'm missing quite a few gems, where are they? And this is that area where they're going to be. Alright. And rocket ship. Some of the gems did fall down, so you want to make sure that you don't miss those ones too. They're going to be floating at the bottom of the lake here. Collect those, alright. And then we can, I believe we've got probably not very many gems left. Sparks is pointing backwards. I do think that there's there were some gems near the, oh, there was a green right there, actually. Yep. And around. Turn around. And down. To your left. There we go. Little bugger hiding down there. And then, I believe there were also some gems, over by the, shape puzzle.
Double check here.
Yeah. Making sure we didn't miss anything in here. You never know when you're gonna run by a gem accidentally, and all it takes is one, guys. And that'll keep you from getting them all and completing the level. there was a metal container. So close. Perhaps there were gems over by the hula girls. Double check those steps and then huh. Hope Sparks is pointing back. Over there?
Well, I think I know where that is. Go around a little bit. No.
See, this is exactly what I was talking about, guys. You never know when there's just gonna be that one gem that you're like, really? Where are you, you sneaky little boy? Sneaky little gem boy? Alright, finally we found that gem that we were missing. See, and that's the thing that I was talking about, guys. It's sometimes it's kind of hard to find these gems. Sometimes you miss the little ones. Go ahead and exit the level. You don't have to go through the portal if you don't want. You could, but there's really no reason to. It'll save all your progress. So now we got Idle Springs complete. Now, which level are we going to be moving on to now?
Now, we're gonna go for a quickie here, because there is a level here in this place that we can't complete because we don't have the climb ability.
Oh.
So it's about turtles.
Ah.
So we're gonna go to Turtle Land.
All right, I see. And then we're just gonna
get the talisman, because we need the talismans to move on.
Yeah, but we'll come back to complete it after we get the climb ability. That's the one of the downsides about Spyro 2 here, and Spyro 3 comparatively to Spyro 1 is that you do have to collect those talismans, and because of the backtracking, sometimes it's like, well, you know, I would have normally just not done this level, but now I kind of have to because I gotta get that talisman. But don't worry, guys, all will be well, because we will come back to this level once we get the climb ability. So in this, you have to flame the turtle there, and he will get on the pad because you're leading the little baby turtles to the end of the level. And so in order to press those buttons down, as you saw there, he was flaming the turtle, and the turtle gets right on that pad there. So that's what he was talking about, guys, that those ladders there. Watch out for shovel boys. Alright, now we're up here. Gotta flame that turtle some more. Get him right up on that button. Alright, that was a little weird. And we finished the level. Alright, now that we got the talisman, we can move on to one of the other levels. That way, we can actually complete it, because, of course, without the climbability, this level is incompletable.
So, now, we're gonna go to Hurricos.
Alright. This is, I believe, a stormy level with little guys with, glasses, or goggles or something. Yep, those are the guys.
Now I'm telling you, this is my theory. This is where Ratchet and Clank began.
Ah.
There's Ratchet.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
Right there. And then he has Clank.
Oh.
Right there.
Right there. Well, look at that, guys. You heard it here first. This is Ratchet and Clank, hidden inside of Spyro 2.
Now, you need to grab these so you can unlock the gates.
Okay. Yeah, so grab the light bulbs, put them inside of, is that where you put them?
No. So now these, you might notice me flaming these. If you flame all of them in the level, you'll get a free life.
Oh, well that's handy. You can always use those lives, because especially, you know, you at home, watching this, you've probably died 15 times by now. So, you're definitely going to need all the extra lives that you can get. And Floyd is watching out for you, because he knows that you're going to need those lives.
Now, we can't fly up there just yet.
So we'll come back to that one. Gotta do a flutter jump there. Alright, then here's where you put the lights in. Those will open the doors there for you.
Now, this is going to be where our first orb is.
Alright. So, getting the first orb. What's the objective here?
So, the objective here is going to be needing to put these balls into these sockets.
Alright.
So that they can power their lightning. But...
oh, there's a catch.
There's going to be people trying to, no good, steal your stuff.
What a bunch of thieves.
Yes.
Dirty thieves. And so, obviously, I'm assuming you're gonna flame them when they get there,
yes.
or? Okay.
And, when you... how you know when they're stealing them is you're gonna hear an alarm go off.
Ah. So, we don't have, audio right now. Of course, the TV is muted so that we can hear what is going on, or so that, excuse me, so we can't hear, that way the microphone doesn't pick it up. So are you gonna have a hard time with this without hearing the, alarm?
As long as I can just keep looking,
Alright.
should be fine.
Because, of course, Floyd here, the Spyro 2 professional, he knows what's up, and he doesn't need no stinking alarm, right? Because he can just see when the orbs are being stolen. Now, is there a reason that it's not, like, accepting it right away, or?
You have to get it right in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Right in the middle there.
Okay, I see what's going on. And how many of these are there?
There's about 5 of them, but they won't let you completely... That's one of those guys.
Ah, there he is. He's trying to steal your orbs. Where did the little stinker go? Got it, but there he is.
So, notice how that says 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
There's 10 of them.
Oh. Once you kill all of the guys, does it,
It'll allow you to finally complete this.
Okay. And can you complete it without killing all 10 of them?
You can't.
You can't. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on here. So it's not necessarily well, you gotta be really fast and you gotta do whatever. It's just kind of a wait until those guys show up. And then killing them that way. You can actually complete it. That makes sense. They are ugly. Ugly, dirty, no good, rotten thieves.
Just like that hamburger.
Yeah. They really do take a long time to spawn in, don't
They do.
Oh, he's over there. You got a bunch of them laying around in the same spot. That's funny. There's another one. Alright, 6 out of 10. There's another one over there. This guy will be 7. Give him what he deserves.
Now, a lot of challenges in Spyro aren't necessarily hard if you know what you're doing like me.
Of course.
But they do take a while.
Yeah. Because, I mean, there really is no way to expedite this process necessarily. You just gotta keep putting the orbs in, keep waiting for them to show up. But the nice thing about it is that, of course, you at home, you shouldn't have too much of a problem with it. As long as you're... Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. As long as you're fast enough and dexterous enough to catch those thieves. You know, the funny thing, what's the purple guy? There was the Hamburglar, but what was the purple guy? Grubbus. Or Grimace, or I think it was Grimace. You know, these guys remind me of Grimace. It's like they're the Hamburglar and Grimace combined, which is really funny. But I digress, I suppose. I am kind of stereotyping, guys. I know not every purple thing is Grimace. I understand that. Spyro definitely is not Grimace. But, you know, I'm just saying they're kind of blobby-like. That was rude, jumping over your flames like that. And, of course, we got one more to go. Oh, and there he is. Done. Okay, so now we can just load up those things with the purple orbs. And get our first orb of the level. Okay, that was a little weird. You know, physics, sometimes they stop working for a second, but whatever. Charge up the machine. And Amber's giving us our first orb. So now we've got 11. And we'll move on to the rest of the level.
The rest of this will be fairly quick now.
Alright, that's a good thing.
Oh,
This level's already becoming kind of overstaying its welcome, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the raid, I love Ratchet and Clank, but sometimes you just want something else. You know, it's interesting though how the bright and sunny level is right next to the dark and stormy level. I've never thought about that because it's a nice contrast, you know. More of those little windmill things for the extra life.
alright, so now we're coming up on the talisman.
So this would be the end of the level then. Gotta keep flaming those Ratchet and Clanks. Alright, so here's the end of the level. This is where the talisman is, but we still have orbs to get and gems to collect.
Want to make sure that you don't run off the edge.
Yeah, because that's instant death. There's no way to save yourself from that. Kill Ratchet and Clank. There's an extra life.
Remember, the extra life Firefly will heal you all the way, no matter where you're at.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That way, if you score one of those, not only do you get healed all the way, so you don't have to keep finding more butterflies, but...
I'm gonna...
But, it'll also, give you an extra life there.
So you see that right
Yeah.
there.
Of course, the charge power-up. Ah! That's not all it's used for, though, is it?
No, it's not. Now, in order to get these orbs, these next two orbs, we need to hit these windmills with a charge.
Oh, that's the only way to break them.
That it is.
Okay.
And just to show that I'm not a no good liar.
So, well, there you have it, folks.
Right.
See, you can't break them. You're gonna need that charge power-up. You know, I hate to break it to you, but you're gonna need that. Alright, using it. And is that the only charge power-up in the level?
Is.
Okay, so you're going to need to use that one to maneuver your way through the level. Of course, since you're watching this guide, you're going to know exactly where all of the windmills are that you need to break, and the path to take to get to them. And, you know, one thing that I wanted to mention here real quick is...
Damn it.
Sorry. It's okay. I mean, don't do it again, but, you know, because this is, of course, we're not being rude here, and it is rude to do that. But, one thing that I wanted to say is, if you're watching this, because you like Nick's show, Totally Original Players or whatever it's called, just know that this is not Totally Original Players, okay? This is guides. We're serious folk here, alright? And we don't want any of those comments saying you guys aren't as funny as Nick, because I'll have you know, first of all, Floyd and I are much funnier than Nick, and whoever else is on that show these days. He can never keep anybody down, but we're much funnier, but we choose not to be funny because we are taking this very seriously. This is a guide. We're here to help you, all right? We're not here to make jokes about it. So if that doesn't interest you, if serious guides do not interest you, then you can go ahead and stop watching these videos. Of course, watch this one for the remainder of it, because we don't want you to leave mid-video. But then don't watch the next one. You could go back to watching your totally original players or whatever, because we're serious here. So, of course, that was is that the final orb of the level?
That's the second to last one.
Okay,
that's a flying one. So
okay.
This is also a flying one.
All right. So then we got one more orb to go. So see, hitting those buttons, that is what slowed these propellers down.
It is.
And now he can use them as platforms when getting to the orbs that he needs to collect.
Remember to keep the camera in your control.
Yeah. You don't want an unruly camera. Oh, I got it. That jump might take you a couple tries. It's okay, you're not going to get it the first time like Floyd did, but that's just because you're not as good as Floyd, so.
Now this should be that last one.
Oh,
yep,
there it
is. There you go.
See? Floyd's pulling out all of the tricks that he has in his bag to let you have the best shot that you could possibly have.
Now, in order to get the orb, just come in here and just hit that.
Alright. Final button. Shut down that generator. And get the orb. And then we're just on gem duty. Gotta collect the rest of the gems.
Now remember, you have the ultimate tool at your disposal.
What was that?
The sparks.
Oh, yeah, of course. If you're in need of finding gems, Sparks is the one to do. It is all 4 shoulder buttons again, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Now remember, always keep it, you can see the sparkle of a gem no matter how far you are away from it.
Oh. So it doesn't, like, load out of view.
It doesn't.
That's handy. Alright, Hurricos complete. Okay, so thank you guys for joining part 2 of the Spyro 2 Totally Original Guide, where we are 100% completing Spyro 2, so that you are prepared for any Spyro 2 needs that you might have. My name is Rick. I'm joined by Floyd, and we'll see you next week in the next episode of Totally Original Guides Part 3, where we will start wrapping up the first world here. Anyways, have a good day, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.